Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. I'm Brian Moritz. Today I'm going to be walking you around another very fresh trade. It's a 2019 Thor Four Winds 31E. So this is the bunk model for the Four Winds at just under 33 feet. Pretty cool floor plan, easily sleep 6 adults. Now while we're just outside, let's talk about, first and foremost, we've got a 16-foot patio awning. Now that is a power extend, power retract. So with the Thor Four Winds, we do get a remote. So I can actually control that awning from outside. That includes the light bar up top, as well as our slide outs and other features of this motorhome as well. Last thing we can control from this remote is going to be our power levelers. So up in this front compartment here, we've got a little hydraulic pump. That's going to be for an automatic leveling system. So I can be outside and watching this motorhome while those jacks are running. Kind of a cool feature, something I really like. Now up on the roof, we do have 170 watts of solar installed at the factory. There is some room up there if you wanted to add more, that's absolutely possible. So we'll walk around the outside first, then head inside, starting up front here with storage. Down in that lower compartment. Now up above that storage, we do have the 32-inch exterior entertainment center, so 32-inch TV with a sound bar that is capable of Bluetooth, so you could actually just pair your phone to it and play music as well. Back behind that, we've already mentioned it, but your hydraulic or your jack motor. And then behind that, it's a little bit more storage. Coming back just a little bit farther, we've got the 12.2 gallon propane tank. Now that's all right there. Just pull into the filling station, tell the attendant where it's at, he'll fill it right here. Moving back, more storage. And then an exterior quick connect plug for the propane tank. So if you wanted to carry an extra barbecue or something with you, you could actually plug into the propane tank on this motorhome and have propane available. Above that, 55-gallon fuel fill. That is just going to be gasoline. That's going to be the fuel tank for both your generator as well as the engine for this motorhome. In the back, a huge storage. Great place to keep that external barbecue, chairs, anything you might need on the outside. Really big storage compartment here for that. Coming around to the back, we have a ladder on this motorhome, something we're not seeing as often. Get up there on the roof, check your seals, clean off your solar panel, that kind of stuff. Up top, we do have a full color HD backup camera that will come on automatically once we put this unit into reverse. And then down below, a 2-inch receiver with a true 8,000 pound towing capacity, as well as a 7-pin connector for trailer brakes, trailer lights, or your tow vehicle lights and brakes. And coming around to the passenger or driver side, more storage here in the back. And then the dump station for your gray and black tank. So talking about water, we've got 48 gallons of fresh water, 28 gallons of black, and 28 gallons of gray. So your gray and black tanks are matched. That's where you're gonna dump them. Moving forward, more storage, as well as an exterior shower. Hose off the kids and the dogs before they get into the motorhome, as well as your city water connection. If you're in a park and have a hose available, you can actually just hook in and have pressure from that rather than having to fill the tank. And then one more really big storage compartment. Something that's pretty cool about this Thor Four Winds that you don't see on these entry-level coaches very often is we actually do have an on-demand hot water heater. So in lieu of the 6-gallon or 10-gallon that you usually see on these, we do have on-demand just to give you more shower capability. And then last but not least, we've got the Owning Quiet Gas 4,000 watt generator, capable of running everything on this motorhome. While we're outside here, the stock number of this unit is 5U220265. Again, it's a 2019 Thor Four Winds. Now this entire motorhome is built on the Ford E450 chassis, which is powered by the Triton V10, which is coupled to a 6-speed automatic torque shift transmission. They run pretty good, especially for these entry levels. And now we can go inside So as we come in here, the single slide on this unit is closed up just so you can see your space while you travel. So plenty of room here, easy to access the kitchen. You can get through between the couches and the couch and the dinette to get back here. Access to the bathroom is pretty much unobstructed, as well as access to the refrigerator. Now it's important to note that through this bathroom, there is another entry into the bedroom, and that 60 by 75 queen bed is completely usable while you're in transit mode. So we'll go ahead and get these slides out now. So not only can I do slides and awnings and everything from the remote that I showed you in the beginning of the video, I can also do them right here on this control panel. So while that's going out, we'll talk about some of the stuff here. One, we've got this start and stop for that 4,000 watt generator. Now we can also start that from the remote. For a used 2019, this generator has 271 hours on it. Next, we've got tank heaters for our gray and black tanks. So if we're out winter camping, it's a little cold, we can turn those on to keep our tanks from freezing up. Water pump switch. And then we can check all of our levels from here. So propane, battery level, fresh water, black water, gray water, just using the old school indicator lights. Down below, we have the thermostat for our Coleman Mach 13,500 BTU air conditioning. So just an old analog thermostat, nothing too complicated there. And then last but not least, we have the controls for our Lipper electronic leveling. So that is our automatic leveling system. Right next to the entry door, a good little coat closet, the things that you're gonna grab just as you're walking out the door. This is a great place to store them. And then down below, some of our light switches, but more importantly, we've got our Go Power solar controller. So this is what's gonna actually charge our batteries from the solar panel that's on the roof. So we'll go ahead and start in the back of this motorhome in the bedroom. So I mentioned it earlier, but in the bedroom we do have a 60-inch wide by 75-inch long queen bed. Now on both sides of this bed we have nightstands, and what's cool about these nightstands is they're actually big enough where those CPAP users, we could actually put a CPAP on there. There's power on both sides, 110s and 12 volts. Up above, really good storage all the way across. And we'll get to that other side when I'm on that side of the bed. Opposite of the bed, really big hanging wardrobe. And then down below, we've got a bank of 4 drawers. And then 3 more directly next to that. These are going to be a bit bigger. Now, it's pretty nice that Thor does this, but they give you a nice little surface countertop here. Phone, wallet, keys, the things that you don't need next to your head while you're sleeping. Great place to put them. There is power there, so you can charge them as well. Another 32-inch Xera TV for your bedroom entertainment needs. Coming forward just a little bit, we've got the bunks for this coach. So for the top bunk, we do have a ladder. It's not horrendously tall. You could definitely just jump up into here if you wanted to, or if you're a little agile. 250-pound capacity on this top bunk. So it could actually sleep a pretty decent sized adult. In each bunk, we do have a small TV. Now, in the back of this TV, there is a DVD player. So if your kids are in here, you can pop in a DVD, let them lay there and watch a movie, you know, if they're bothering you. And then down below the bunks, 2 really big drawers just for extra wardrobe storage for the people who are going to be using the bunks. In the bathroom, Jody, if you just want to go around that side. In the bathroom, first off, right above the sink, big medicine cabinet, and then opposite of that, we've got another really big cabinet for all your toiletry storage. For a smaller motorhome, this is a very spacious bathroom. And then 36-inch radius shower. And then last but not least, your sink and more storage underneath. Moving forward, that's going to bring us to the kitchen area, starting up top with the High Point microwave convection oven. Some storage next to that. Now this shelf in here is adjustable up and down as needed. Solid surface countertop with a farmhouse undermount sink, as well as a residential faucet. On the back side of this countertop, we do have the power adapter. So on that, just pops up from the countertop, but you get 3 110 volt plugs, 2 12 volt USBs, coffee pot, instant pot, charge your phone, whatever you need to do, there's power available. And then really cool setup here, we've got a 1 burner true induction cooktop, as well as 2 gas burners. So you have a total of 3 burners that can all be used at different times. So if you're plugged in a park, you can use this induction. If you're out boondocking, you can just use these, never have to turn on an external power source. Really big drawers for kitchen storage. Cabinet underneath the sink. And then 2 more drawers here. And then just as additional kitchen storage above the dinette, 3 more really big cabinets. This motorhome is equipped with the booth dinette.
We had someone ask about the price. Do we have the assortment?
Give me a call after the video and I will give you the price. But we have not actually officially priced this yet, but I will get it all for you. So coming back, we do have the booth dinette here. Now this does drop down and make a bed. It is a 71-inch long bed. Definitely, you know, it's wide enough for 2 people, about 48 inches wide. 2 smaller kids could definitely sleep there, no problem. Down below, 2 huge drawers. One on the front, one on the back for additional storage. And then opposite of the dinette, we've got the 64-inch sofa that is going to be a jackknife. So 64 inches long, again about 48 inches wide. With more storage up above. So previous owner did keep all of the original manuals from the factory. Now in this we also have our AV compartment for our front TV, which is mounted just above the overhead bunk on a pivot arm. So just swings out nice and viewable from about any angle in here. And then as our last sleeping area, we do have a 54-inch wide by 96-inch long overhead bunk. So for those taller kids, this would be a great place for them to sleep. Now it does come with the ladder, and then just for headroom to get down into the cab, that does just flip up. The ladder can stay up there while you're in transit. So dropping down into the cab, being that this is a used 2019, it does have 20,780 miles on the dot on it right now. It was just driven 1,800 miles from Virginia to here 2 days ago. So we know it runs good. No check engine lights, nothing like that to be worried about. Now at Transwest, we do go and knock out all of your services prior to them leaving. So we'll give it an oil change, check all the fluids, make sure that it's ready to go camping. Over here on the left, we've got our power mirror adjustment. So we can move the mirrors up, down, left, right as needed, as well as heated mirrors, power windows and power locks on the door. All of our HVAC controls, as well as power. So a couple different options here. We have 2 12 volts as well as a USB, so you have a couple different ways you can plug in your phones and whatnot. And then in the middle, we've got the Xera screen. Now, This is going to double as our camera screen. So when I put it in reverse, it pulls up that camera screen right there in the middle. As well as if I turn on a blinker, it's going to give me a blind spot camera just to eliminate all the blind spots, make sure I can see any vehicles that are on the side of me. And I think that's pretty much going to wrap up our walkthrough of this 2019 Thor Four Winds. All in all, very nice unit. Not a whole lot that I see that's wrong with it. We do go through every used unit to make sure that they are up to spec. If you have any questions about this unit, please feel free to give me a call. Again, my name is Brian Moritz. My phone number is 303-482-6375. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.